अस्सलाम वालेकुम नाज़रीन, शेज़ा खानम आपके साथ एक नई एपिसोड में टीवी वन यूएसए पे ऑरलैंडो लाउंज में। और आप हमेशा देखते होंगे 8 बजे हर हफ्ते को हमारे साथ होते हैं नए नए मेहमान, नई नई बातें, नई नई इंफॉर्मेशन जो हम आपके लिए लेके आते हैं। और हमारी कम्युनिटी से लोग आते हैं शेयर करने के लिए अपनी एक्सपर्टीज, अपने प्रोफेशंस और कुछ नया। तो आज भी हमारे साथ एक बहुत ही प्यारी खूबसूरत सी एक नई मेहमान है जिनका नाम है डॉक्टर इरम मलिक। हम आपको उनसे मिलवाते हैं, वो हमें कुछ नया बताने वाली हैं अबाउट टेलीमेडिसिन। तो दिस इज समथिंग न्यू आई हर्ड अबाउट and I'm just going to ask her, what is telemedicine, Iram?
Well, Sheza, number one, thank you so much for having me on and for letting me share about telemedicine.
My pleasure.
Simply put, telemedicine is medicine delivered from a distance. Do you remember, Sheza, when doctors used to come to your home and make house calls?
Yes, yeah.
Well, now, thanks to advances in technology and telemedicine apps like Calling Doctor, patients can once again see their doctor, speak to their doctor, have a face-to-face consult, all from the comfort of their homes.
Wow. It's amazing.
It is, in many ways, it is. And you and I know that going to see a doctor should be a priority.
Yeah.
We need to look after our health. But being realistic, people are busy. Life is unpredictable.
Yep.
And really going to a doctor's office
and crowd
going to a doctor's office and just for a 10 to 15 minute consult with your doctor face to face in an office building may not be worth it for many. So telemedicine and a Calling Doctor app is a wonderful option.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, you just tell me about you.
Okay.
And the second thing, how you become to involve in this telemedicine.
Okay.
Just tell me in detail, all story.
All right.
I'm so excited.
Well, I have been in the healthcare community for over 20 years.
Wow.
Mainly in physical medicine, rehab, and therapy. But as one of the founders of Calling Doctor, I first really felt the need for telemedicine over a decade ago.
Wow.
Hurricane Charlie had just come through Florida.
Yeah,
remember?
Yeah.
And one of my children was sick. And at that point, I really didn't have any other option. I had to bundle the sick child up and head to the ER.
Right.
And now let's fast forward to nowadays. We have a boom in communication, in connectivity. So many of us have a smartphone or a tablet or a computer with Wi-Fi or data services. And so now there's been a real popular movement and demand for distance healthcare. And so now we have telemedicine, or it's also called M-Health, which is mobile health.
Mobile health.
Yeah, and mobile health. And that has become more and more popular and is being used more and more of a demand because there's so many advantages both for the patient and for the doctor.
Wow. So is there any insurance cover?
Yes. So the good thing is Medicaid, Medicare, and most of the 5 major health insurance carriers do cover some type of telemedicine. But this is always my advice to everyone when it comes to health insurance coverage. Contact your doctor, contact your health insurance carrier just to make sure what there is a responsibility for the patient to pay.
Okay, so tell me about this. I know these are all benefits of telemedicine.
Oh yeah, I can tell you about the benefits. Yes. The number one fundamental benefit I would say is an improvement access to healthcare. Telemedicine used to be used in providing healthcare for patients in distant locations. But now using a telemedicine app like Calling Doctor, any patient, any location can get distance healthcare on demand or scheduled whenever they need it.
Yeah. You are saving time?
Yes.
You are saving transportation?
Yes. Everything. And not only is the instant access wonderful for the patient, I also think of the doctors and the healthcare facilities. They can now treat patients and have a far greater reach than the confinements of a brick and mortar office.
Wow.
And you know, I don't know whether you know, Sheza, but even in the United States, we do have a shortage of medical healthcare professionals.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know, in the urban areas, but even more in the rural areas. And a telemedicine app like Calling Doctor can really have this unique benefit that we can reach out to these patients and provide them with distance health care.
Wow.
So that's
It's
one of
amazing.
Yeah, it is. And you know, that's one of the greatest advantages. I think a second advantage that we should mention is cost.
Right.
You know, cost is a big factor in everyone's life.
Yes.
It is, right? So I have to say that to contain healthcare costs, and in some cases reduce healthcare costs, that's why telemedicine is being adopted. So for example, if you have the Calling Doctor app and you utilize that, you are controlling the cost of transportation.
Right.
You're not going anywhere, right? You don't have to take time off work. There is better outcomes.
Right.
And definitely higher patient satisfaction. So that
And quick care.
And quick care.
Yes.
So we're saving time, and you know, we all say time is money, right?
Yes, of course.
Yes. So we have the instant access, the increase in access, we have a cost. And you know what I also have to mention is an improvement in quality.
Yes.
You know, that's important. You know, there have been a lot of studies that have shown that telemedicine visits are as good as an in-office visit.
So it's not about only patient, it's very useful for doctors too.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. It is useful for doctors.
Useful.
So you have to think that telemedicine also has the benefit of having better management of chronic conditions.
Right.
So that's better outcomes,
Yeah.
greater patient satisfaction, and you know, that's really the two goals for a physician, right? To get their patients well and to have a greater satisfaction when it comes to the patient satisfaction. So those two things are another plus.
Yeah. So I don't think so. It's a common thing, and right now people have awareness about this thing. This is very new thing.
Yeah, and that's one of the reasons.
Do you have any conferences to introduce it, and is there any equipment
required? Well, you know, you're right. That's why I'm here.
Yeah.
I am here to share with your viewers about telemedicine, because what we are finding is that patients are demanding telemedicine. There's a consumer, awareness now. You know, patients know the advantages for themselves.
Okay. And this is if I am interested in telemedicine, so patient and doctor, for both, if this is for useful.
Yes. There definitely is. You know, for the patient, they are aware of the benefits for themselves, for their family, for their community.
So first of all, if I am patient,
right?
So how I have to go and start for telemedicine?
Okay. So what I would say, the first thing is to request the physician sign up.
Okay. So first, physician has to go
and sign up. Right. And then so we make it very easy with the Calling Doctor app.
Okay.
We only have a little bit of equipment, and it's equipment that people have at home. It's a smartphone, it's a tablet or a computer with data or Wi-Fi access.
Yes.
And for the patient, we make it even easier. What we do is we allow the patient to use their own smartphones. And so the reason they use their own smartphones is because it's more familiar, they don't have as many patient use errors. And for the doctor's offices, what we do with Calling Doctor is we actually physically go into their office. We transition the whole practice so they are familiar with it, and we even use their own equipment. So if they have computers, we actually use that.
Okay. So this is just like some kind of app.
It is the Calling Doctor app. Yes.
Okay. It's a Calling Doctor app.
Yes, so it's calling, like CALLING, calling doctor, DR.com.
That's it.
That's it. It's easy. You can go on that.
And if I'm sign up, So I can find any kind of doctor what I need. If
Yes.
I need eye specialist, if I need some kind of other specialist.
We can do it that way. And I'll tell you, this is how simple it is, Sheza. First of all, if you want to, first of all, what you would do as a patient, you would go on the app and you would schedule an appointment with the doctor's office.
Okay.
Then you get a confirmation.
Okay. Should I search first what kind of doctor I want?
Yeah, you can do that,
Or it's limited in my area?
no, you can do the search, but the main thing we're asking is if patients have a doctor, you can say to, you know what, I'm really interested in telemedicine and we've heard of Calling Doctor. It's very easy to download. Go on the app, and what we're finding is that patients are asking and demanding their doctors, and doctors are signing up.
Okay.
That's one of the pluses. So because it is so user friendly, and the cost is something that we are definitely trying to help all doctors' offices to install and offer telemedicine. I'll kind of give you an idea regarding the cost.
How does it work?
Okay. So you, Sheza, if you let's pretend you're the patient.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm patient.
Oh, you're the patient. So you would, via the Calling Doctor app, schedule an appointment with your doctor's office. Okay. You would get a confirmation. ठीक है? The next thing you would do is you'd get an email or a text message with a link.
Okay.
Before the doctor's appointment, you would actually be able to download your information regarding your health insurance. Also put a credit card if in case there's a copay or a fee required.
Sure.
Then the day of the appointment, when the doctor is ready, you would actually join a secure, encrypted video visit. Now, Calling Doctor is HIPAA compliant.
Right.
So that means all the privacy, your protection of information is all confidential.
Right.
Okay. Then during the appointment visit, you can discuss signs and symptoms with your doctor. You can ask questions. You can do concerns. Whatever you would do in an office visit, you can do that through a telemedicine visit. And the plus is that the doctor, if medicine is required, can send that prescription straight to your pharmacy. So you can pick it up at your convenience. If any lab work needs to be done, they can send the prescription to that too. So really, telemedicine, exactly like a Calling Doctor app, is very, very user friendly.
So do you think when I sign up and I just need help from the doctor, so how long they take the time for appointment? Because the process is the appointment is here too.
Yeah, well, the nice thing is with the telemedicine app like Calling Doctor, it's actually quicker than an office visit, because just think for the doctor themselves. There's a plus for a doctor in the sense that if there is a no-show in the doctor's office, the doctor can actually do a telemedicine visit at the time.
Okay.
So it's a greater productivity for the doctor, and it's more convenient and shorter wait times for the patient. So that's another advantage.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So okay, so हम यहाँ पर इरम मलिक के साथ, डॉक्टर इरम मलिक के साथ बैठे हुए हैं और टेलीमेडिसिन पे बहुत सारी बातें कर रहे हैं. अभी हम चलते हैं अपने एक नेक्स्ट सेगमेंट की तरफ और हम वापस आएंगे. कहीं नहीं जाइएगा. Stay with us and watch us, and we are coming shortly.
Assalamu alaikum. Good evening. My name is Farah Lakhani, and you're watching Orlando Lounge. Tonight, I have Imran Siddiqui joining me. Welcome.
Thank you.
So, Imran, you're here. What is it exactly that you do?
I'm the marketing director at the Insurance Litigation Group. Okay. Basically, it's a law firm. We practice property, insurance property damage, both commercial and residential.
Okay. So you're not a lawyer?
No, I'm not a lawyer.
All right. So how many years of experience does your firm have?
Well, the firm's been open for a few years. The actual staff that we have, well over 30 years of experience in the insurance industry. Okay. We have everything from estimators to very veteran attorneys that used to practice insurance litigation for the actual insurance companies.
Okay.
So we always try to hire people that have experience and used to work on the other side.
Okay.
So now those very same people work for us and basically help you, the consumer, get good representation.
Okay. So insurance litigation group, your property damage lawyer firm, you help with hurricane damage, roof leak, roof damage, water damage, mold, fire, theft, and vandalism.
Basically, we represent the business owner and residential homeowner with anything related to homeowners insurance or commercial insurance.
Okay.
Whether you have, like you mentioned, a leaking roof, a plumbing issue, water damage. A lot of times, most people don't even know a lot of times that they actually have damage on whether it's covered or not. And we could always send an expert at no charge to your home to investigate those damages.
So let's start with hurricane damage. Living in Florida, they're very prevalent. We are graced with them every so often. So the last major hurricane that we had come through for South Florida was Hurricane Irma.
Correct.
It's been almost 2 years.
September 2017 was Hurricane Irma.
Okay, so being January 2019, can I still file a claim?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So Florida law gives you up to 5 years to file a claim related to a named hurricane damage.
Okay.
Now, I also want to mention it's not specifically named hurricanes, but any named storm.
Okay.
Not a regular tornado or a thunderstorm. If there's a named storm or a twister or something that the meteorologist actually recognized, then the insurance companies recognize those as named storms.
Okay.
So if a tornado came, which is very common here in the Central Florida area, if a tornado comes through and destroys your home or rips something apart, we can definitely assist you in assessing your damage and letting you know what we can do to help you out. And also, we also send our expert estimators to come out and write an estimate. And most people don't realize this, but you could probably get a handyman to come out to your house and do the repair for, a couple $100 or a couple dollars. But you may not know there's additional extenuating damage inside the property.
Okay.
So our experts, we have estimators that are very veteran. They have a lot of experience. They can come in and basically do like a forensics exam of your property and tell you, hey, listen, this is not just a couple of missing shingles that you need to replace. Your entire roof is compromised. We do have the experts. We would be more than happy to come out and give you a free estimate and assess the damage.
So it is at no cost?
Absolutely. We do not charge you. In fact, our procedure on how we charge you, which is a question many people ask, well, what's the fee, is we work on a contingency fee basis, very similar to, I'm sure you guys see commercials for auto accident injuries where there's no recovery, there's no fee. The very same thing applies with our law firm. If we're unable to help you collect for damages, we will not charge you any fee, not a single penny or dime.
Okay, so we're also feeling the repercussions of Hurricane Michael in the Panhandle.
Correct.
Okay. So what happens to people that, fortunate for them, they weren't hit hard, they still have their house, but the insurance company isn't paying?
So it's a very common misconception. My house didn't get that much damage, so therefore I shouldn't file a claim.
Okay.
That's entirely at your discretion. Now, for example, many people look at their homes or their roofs and they say, well, I don't have any missing shingle or tile, therefore my roof is just fine. And that's not always the case. We always send our experts and we test. If you have a clay roof tile, we will actually test the tension of the tile. If those tiles are loose, even though they may be intact on your roof and they appear to be fine, it doesn't necessarily mean that you don't have coverage. We may be very much in a position to help you get full replacement costs for the roof. Now, in the state of Florida, I'm told by our attorneys, you have to have more than 20% damage on the roof. So if you have more than 20% damage on your roof, then automatically the insurance company should pay you for replacement cost. A lot of people come to us and say, well, they're only paying us to do repair. And more often than not, when you do repair, it doesn't always last, because when the repair is done on a roof, typically the spread of damage continues in the areas that the repair wasn't done.
You bring up a very valid point. So let's say my roof is leaking, okay? And all of a sudden in my bathroom or in my foyer, it's leaking. And I see water coming through my house. What do I do?
The first thing you should probably do is contact your insurance company.
Okay.
It would be.
But what do I do with the water? What do I do with the mess? What
And
do I
see,
do with my
that's
roof?
the big problem a lot of people run into is they see the water coming in, they contact their insurance company. The insurance company, sometimes they're backed up or they're delayed in responding. And I mean, obviously, the insurance company tries to do their best to come out and prevent the spread of damage.
Let's just say my roof is leaking today. It's leaking for 5 days.
Well, this is how we would
They
handle
can't
it.
come out for 3 weeks.
So what we would do is we would send out one of our specialists. They come out, they assess the damage
What
immediately.
specialist is this?
Now, we can send someone from our firm, or in a situation where you have emergency damage, we would send out one of the many mitigation teams that we work with now.
What is mitigation?
Mitigation is basically exactly what the word is. Mitigating damage means to stop the spread of damage.
Okay.
So it won't go any further. So, for example, if your roof is leaking,
Sure.
the insurance company, the homeowner, even us as a firm, we don't want to see that spread of damage because it's going to become, it could be a very small damage and it could turn into a catastrophic situation. So what we do is we would send out a mitigation team.
Okay.
We would give you a list to pick from.
Sure.
We have some preferred vendors that we also use.
Now, do I have any upfront costs with the mitigation?
Absolutely not. As I mentioned, from start to finish, you are never ever charged any fees from ourselves or even the mitigation companies. We bill directly to the insurance company.
Okay.
If a mitigation team comes
So I
out,
must have insurance.
you definitely must have
Okay.
insurance.
So talk to me a little bit about that. I need a valid insurance. How does this work?
So typically there's various types of insurance policies. An HO3 policy in the state of Florida, which covers contents and exterior damage. There's also other types of policies for renters. For example, if you own a property and your tenant lives in there, you're still covered because virtually all mortgage companies require you to have homeowners insurance.
Okay.
Whether it contains contents or not is strictly based on the type of policy you have.
So I have insurance. I have a roof leak. I need to get it mitigated. So
The procedure would be as follows. You'd contact us. We'd probably, again, mention one of the preferred vendors or send a mitigation team out there.
Okay.
The mitigation team will assess the damage, and this can occur 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Okay.
So if you have a real life-threatening situation where you have a fire, for example,
Sure.
you should immediately, obviously, call the fire department.
Right.
Followed by that, you should probably contact us.
Okay.
Or your insurance company and immediately send someone out to assess the damage.
Gotcha.
In the case of a fire or a massive flood, those situations are handled differently than, let's say, something that's not as catastrophic.
Okay.
So a basic roof leak, for example, let's say, I'll give you a perfect example. We have a lot of clients that we're signing up well after the hurricane, and they'll call us and they'll say, listen, I have a roof leak, or I have a stain on my ceiling. I didn't have this a year ago,
Right.
even 2 years ago. All of a sudden it just popped up this month. Oh, most people are like, I don't think it's covered. Wrong. It is absolutely covered.
So if you have one of those brown squiggly stains,
Correct.
it's covered.
Now, keep in mind, it's not always, if you live in a two-story home, it's
Sure.
not always a stain related from a roof. It could also be from a bathroom.
Gotcha.
And I've often had clients contact us and they'll go, oh no, I got a roof leak, and when we get there we realize it's something else.
Okay.
Especially on a two-story home, which are very common and popular in Central Florida or throughout the state of Florida.
Sure.
More common than not, we'll have drain leaks, pipe leaks.
So are drain leaks and pipe leaks covered?
Absolutely, in most cases they are.
Okay.
Again, we offer a no obligation, cost-free analysis
Sure.
of your home.
So no matter what, if I have a claim or not, you're not going to charge.
Correct.
Your experts, your mitigation company, at no charge.
Correct.
Okay.
State of Florida actually has a law for that as well. So if anyone tries to hustle you and say, I'll charge you this much up front, or $100
right.
even, doesn't matter. That's illegal.
Okay.
They shouldn't be doing that.
Okay.
Again, the purpose of our service is to help the consumer or help people deal with their insurance company. Now, many people, especially elderly and even people just in general, they're busy with their lives.
Sure.
They don't want to deal with the insurance company.
And that's a very interesting point. I don't want to talk to my insurance company.
So
I think it's more of a hassle. I think they get hostile. I don't want to deal with them. What do I do?
we get that more often than not. People have the option of hiring an adjuster. When you hire the law firm directly, the big benefit is you're hiring the attorney right away. I always tell people, give them the example, if you're going to go and have a gunfight, don't go in with a banana. You got to go in with backup. And when you have backup and you have representation, such as our firm or any law firm for that matter, keep in mind the insurance company recognizes that the attorneys are very well equipped and they know what they're doing. As I mentioned, a basic procedure, for example, as you had asked earlier, if you have damage and you notice it now and you contact us, the first thing we would do is send one of our experts out there to assess the damage. If we feel that mitigation is needed to stop the spread of damage, we would send a mitigation crew out there.
So what does the mitigation entail?
So what they would do is they'd come out with their moisture meters and cameras and basically assess if there's additional damage. I've seen people in situations where, like, there's nothing on my ceiling. The mitigation crew will go out there and check with their infrared camera, and they'll see that there's moisture. And where there's moisture, there's mold.
So that's my next question. Let's just say you have moisture. The mitigation company comes out.
Within 48 hours of moisture contacting drywall or anything along the lines that mold can grow on, mold develops. Once mold develops, basically you have mold in your home. Now there's parts of your policy that basically cover mold damage. And we can address those situations on a case-by-case basis. Now, what the mitigation company would do is they would come into your home, assess the damage. Wherever you have water damage, they would basically stop the spread. So, for example, if your roof is actually leaking, then we would send a tarp team through the mitigation people. They
and
would
those are those blue covers that we see.
Correct, that you're seeing all over Central Florida. The blue tarps, which people love and hate at the same time. In some
Why
cases,
is that?
Remember, it's a temporary fix. It's not permanent, which will bring me to the next phase of questions I was going to mention to you. The time process is something.
Absolutely. Oh, well, actually, before we get to the time process, all insurance policies, we have a deductible. How does that work?
So basically, we handle everything from A to Z for you. So if you are contacting our law firm or any law firm to represent you, the beauty of hiring an attorney right from the get-go is you don't deal with the insurance company whatsoever. So once you sign up with us, even if your insurance company makes a phone call and says, hey, we heard you filed a claim and we want to come out, immediately you must tell them, listen, I have representation. I've hired the insurance litigation group. Give them our phone number. They are not to contact you under any circumstance.
So you immediately let them know, I'm being represented by a law firm.
Correct. And you give them our number and we take care of everything. In most cases, the only time situations like that occur are in error by the insurance company. And we always advise you that once you sign up with us, we represent you. You're our client, just like you would be in any other type of law. The opposing side that we're working with to settle, which would be your insurance company, cannot communicate to you unless our attorneys are representing you, or unless we give permission for them to speak to you.
So they take care of, you take care of everything.
Correct. We have a complete staff that basically handles receiving of the payments, processing of the payments, and that's another thing that I was going to mention.
How long does it take? Let's just say I have a roof leak. Very common, right? I get it mitigated. Now I have this claim.
So Florida, the law in Florida basically states that once for example, you sign up with us January 1st. 90 days. You have 90 days, which includes weekends. So basically, once you sign up with us, the procedure would be as follows. You'd sign up with us. One of our agents would come to your home. They'd make you sign a very simple contract with us. At that point, we would contact your insurance company and let them know that we're representing you within 24 hours of signing the contract. In some cases, less. And basically, they are put on notice, and then they schedule with us a time to come out to your home and do an inspection with their adjuster.
Now, when they come out and I'm being represented by your law firm, will someone be there?
So this is the way it will work.
Okay.
Once we establish contact with your insurance company, they contact us. Once they contact us, we basically sent one of our representatives over to your home, and basically they're there to discuss the damage and the estimate that was written.
What if I don't want to talk to them?
You actually are told by our representatives that ma'am or sir, please.
Sure.
It's always best when they come and do the inspection in your home that you open up and let us do all the talking.
Sure.
You can be present for it, absolutely. You have every right to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if the adjuster from the insurance company decides he wants to ask you a question, we would ask that you not answer, that we're representing you, and that basically let our firm handle this.
Okay.
If they have questions, we will answer through our law firm.
Okay.
We document everything. So basically, as I mentioned, when an inspection is complete, the insurance company has 90 days from the day you sign up with us to basically give us what's called coverage determination. So basically, you sign up January 1st, so approximately at the end of March would be 90 days, give or take a few days. And at that point, you would contact our office. Our office, in most cases, would contact you and say, sir or ma'am, this is the situation, or in some cases, they don't always use the full 90 days. They may respond sooner if they're not that backed up.
Okay.
And if they do, then in most cases, you'll receive some form of payment.
Okay.
Sometimes people
What
get
if I'm
upset.
not happy with it?
I've had clients, we've had clients actually that have received as little as 13 cents, as up to a few $1,000s. It really depends. The good thing is if you receive some type of payment, that's great, because the insurance company has acknowledged some form of responsibility.
Okay.
So if they have, I was going to mention, if they did accept responsibility, that's great, because now it's just a matter of negotiating between our law firm and the insurance company a fair, accurate settlement that would make you, our client, happy, and then happy in terms of payment.
Okay, so let me walk through the steps. I have a roof leak. It gets mitigated. I have a company of my choice come out, mitigate it.
Correct.
They put the tarps, they do whatever they need to do. Okay. Then I have a claim, and now I'm waiting.
Okay.
Now I'm getting paid.
Okay.
Now what?
So once you get paid, one of our experts, again from the firm, will contact you. In most cases, it will be the attorney, and they'll say, Ms. Lakhani, look, we received a payment for X amount of dollars. I know it's probably not what you were expecting. We are going to negotiate with them. Now, we send an expert out in the very beginning, right after we sign you up, and that person's called an estimator. He or she are going to come out to your home, and they're going to write an estimate of your damages. Whatever that estimate is, we try to get you closest to that number. It's never 100%, but it's a good amount. Generally 50 to 75% is the industry average.
Okay.
Once that's done, and you brought back to the position where you receive payment and you're not happy with it, then we go back to the insurance company and we basically tell them, listen, you've paid our client X amount of dollars. This is not enough. Our estimate was much higher than this.
Okay.
And then the negotiation starts.
So let's just say I'm happy with my payments. We've come to a fair agreement. I have the payment. I have to give my deductible.
Correct. Your deductible is removed
Okay.
when the insurance company makes the initial payment, and then they give you a breakdown of what they're paying for. If we
Okay.
don't agree with it, as I mentioned, we go back there and we fight for you.
Well, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it very much.
Thank you.
I hope this was very informative. I know insurance can be very tricky. Thank you for your time. Thank you for joining us. Allah Hafiz.
वेलकम बैक व्यूअर्स। ऑरलैंडो लाउंज TV1 USA में शिजा खानम आपके साथ हैं और हमारे साथ बैठी हुई हैं डॉक्टर इरम मलिक, जिन्होंने हमें बताई है दिलचस्प बात। और टेली मेडिसिन के बारे में वाकई हम सब नहीं जानते थे इतनी डिटेल में, और इतनी ऑसम टेक्नोलॉजी जो इन्होंने हमारे साथ शेयर की है। वाकई ये बहुत ही इंफॉर्मेटिव हमारी एपिसोड होगी और आप लोगों को बहुत ही नई मालूमात मिली होगी। अब हम थोड़ी सी बात करेंगे अदनान मलिक से, जो हमें और समराइज करेंगे इस टेली मेडिसिन के बारे में। तो अदनान साहब मुझे ये अस्सलाम वालेकुम सबसे पहले।
वालेकुम सलाम।
कैसे हैं आप?
जी बहुत ठीक, थैंक यू।
तो अदनान साहब मुझे आप सबसे पहले तो ये बताइए कि ये कम्युनिटी में किस तरह से मुतासिर करेगी टेली मेडिसिन और इसके क्या इफेक्ट्स होंगे?
श्योर। हमारी कम्युनिटी में पेशेंट्स भी हैं, मरीज भी हैं, डॉक्टर्स भी हैं
जी।
तो जो मरीज हैं वो बेसिकली हमारे जैसे माँ बाप आते हैं, बाहर से हमें विजिट करते हैं, वो अक्सर बीमार हो जाते हैं, उनको व्हील चेयर की एक्सेस की ज़रूरत होती है, तो छोटी छोटी प्रॉब्लम्स के लिए उनको डॉक्टर्स के पास जाना पड़ता है, ER सेंटर्स में जाना पड़ता है, वहाँ पे घंटों बैठना पड़ता है। तो टेलीमेडिसिन का फ़ायदा ये है कि वो अपने घर में बैठ के लैपटॉप या आईपैड या इवन आईफोन पे डॉक्टर से कंसल्ट कर सकते हैं और डॉक्टर उनको फीडबैक दे सकते हैं, अगर उनको दवाइयाँ चाहिए प्रिस्क्राइब कर सकते हैं, और अगर उनको ER जाना पड़े तो फिर डॉक्टर्स उनको रिकमेंड करेंगे कि आप ER चले जाएं। एज अ फर्स्ट लाइन उनको फ़ायदा ये है कि वो डॉक्टर से कंसल्ट कर सकते हैं थ्रू वीडियो टेक्नोलॉजी।
जो है
जी, क्विक कंसल्ट कर सकते, मिल जाता है। डॉक्टर्स का फायदा ये है कि बहुत सारी स्पेशलिटीज हैं, कार्डियोलॉजी, पल्मोनोलॉजी, डर्मेटोलॉजी। लोग समझते हैं कि टेलीमेडिसिन सिर्फ इंटरनल मेडिसिन के लिए है, एक्चुअली दैट्स नॉट ट्रू। टेलीमेडिसिन इस वक्त सारी एरियाज में, सारी स्पेशलिटीज में यूज हो रही है और डॉक्टर्स हमारे जो हैं वो जरा घबराते हैं टेक्नोलॉजी से, तो हमने उनके लिए इसको बिल्कुल ही आसान बना दिया। अगर वो फेस टाइम यूज करना जानते हैं तो दे कैन यूज टेलीमेडिसिन, इट्स सो सिंपल।
यही क्वेश्चन मैंने इरम से भी किया था, डॉक्टर इरम से, कि डॉक्टर्स को इसके बारे में अवेयरनेस है या आप लोग का कोई इंस्टीट्यूशन है जहां से आप एजुकेट कर रहे हैं उनको इस न्यू टेक्नोलॉजी के?
जी, बहुत अच्छा क्वेश्चन। बेसिकली अब उनको एक एग्जाम पास करना पड़ता है हर 3 साल में, और उस एग्जाम में अबाउट 50% क्वेश्चन जो उनको आ रहे हैं वो टेलीमेडिसिन पे हैं। तो गवर्नमेंट भी प्रमोट कर रही है, सेंटर मेडिकेयर वगैरह ये भी प्रमोट कर रहे हैं,
और ये एफिलिएट है और ये इंश्योरेंसेस वगैरह में सब जगह पे।
जी 5 बिग इंश्योरेंस कंपनीज जो हैं वो भी ऑन बोर्ड हैं। एक्चुअली ब्लू क्रॉस ब्लू शील्ड जैसी इंश्योरेंस कंपनी तो पहले अब ये ऑफर दे रही है कि अगर आप टेलीमेडिसिन यूज करेंगी एज अ फर्स्ट लाइन बिफोर यू गो टू ER, हम आपकी कोबे भी माफ कर देंगे। तो दे आर ट्राइंग टू प्रमोट, क्योंकि लोग छोटी सी प्रॉब्लम होती है, मामूली सी रैश हो गई जैसे बॉडी पे, तो उसके लिए लोग ER चले जाते हैं रात के वक्त। अगर आपके पास उस वक्त डर्माटोलॉजिस्ट ऑनलाइन अवेलेबल हैं टेलीमेडिसिन से, आप उनको वही रैश अपने हाथ पे या जहाँ पे भी है दिखा दें और वो आपको वहीं पे मेडिसिन प्रिस्क्राइब कर सकते हैं ओवर द फोन। तो उसके फायदे भी बहुत हैं, कोपेस भी आपकी बचती हैं, और इंश्योरेंस कंपनी आपको पता है जब भी कोई ER जाता है तो इंश्योरेंस कंपनी का हजारों डॉलर्स उनको देने पड़ते हैं।
तो नाराज हो जाएंगे इंश्योरेंस कंपनी।
तो बेसिकली इसमें सबका भला है और डॉक्टर्स का भला ये है कि वो कहीं भी बैठ के अपने पेशेंट को देख सकते हैं, यहाँ तक कि वो बीच पे भी बैठे हुए हैं।
अगर वो आउट ऑफ टाउन है तो उनको वहां भी नहीं छोड़ा जाएगा, वो रिलैक्स नहीं
करना चाहे। अगर वो करना चाहें तो बाज़ दफ़ा डॉक्टर्स को कॉल्स लेनी पड़ती हैं। मैं एक डॉक्टर को जानता हूं जो अपने पेशेंट्स का इतना ख्याल रखते हैं कि वो ट्रैवल भी करते हैं तो उनका सेल फोन नंबर पेशेंट्स के पास होता है।
तो इट्स ऑन चॉइस कि अगर डॉक्टर चाहते हैं तो वो कंसल्ट करेंगे
जी
जहाँ पे भी हैं
जी,
और अगर नहीं चाहते तो बस जब वो अपने टाइमिंग है जो उनके वो उसमें
एग्जैक्टली जैसे उनके ऑफिस के टाइमिंग है, इसमें ऐप के थ्रू भी उनको टाइमिंग पब्लिश करने पड़ते हैं। अगर वो अवेलेबल नहीं है और छुट्टी पे है तो फिर वो ऑफ है उन दिनों।
तो फिर कोई और होगा जो सर्च करके देगा हमें ये ऐप, डॉक्टर अगर हमें इस वक्त मैं पेशेंट हूँ, मुझे डॉक्टर चाहिए अभी
जी,
मुझे फॉरन कंसल्टेशन चाहिए, तो जो डॉक्टर मेरे पास साइन अप है वही होगा या कोई और डॉक्टर भी? नहीं,
हम डॉक्टर्स का पूल बना रहे हैं अपनी ऐप के थ्रू ना, हम एक पूल बना रहे हैं कि अगर आपका एक डर्माटोलॉजिस्ट इस वक्त अवेलेबल नहीं है, छुट्टी पे है,
तो नियरेस्ट
कोई सेकंड आपको मिल जाए, चॉइस थर्ड मिल जाए, आप उनका
उबर की तरह हो गया लिफ्ट एंड उबर।
कोशिश यही है जी कि कोशिश यही है कि इट्स टू मेक इट वेरी सिंपल।
इट्स वेरी सिंपल एंड वेरी क्विक एंड वेरी हेल्पफुल।
जी जी।
तो और कुछ आप बताइए, इसके कुछ और बेनिफिट्स आप बताना चाहिए।
कुछ लोग कहते हैं कि जी ये हिपा कंप्लाइंट नहीं है, सिक्योर नहीं है, लेकिन अब टेक्नोलॉजी ऐसी आ गई है कि इसको हम पूरी तरह इंक्रिप्ट करते हैं और जो भी उनकी वीडियो कंसल्ट होती है वो 100% सिक्योर है। तो इट्स मोर सिक्योर देन टेलीफोन कॉल एक्चुअली। अगर कोई इसको कैप्चर भी कर ले, अगर टेक्निकल टर्म्स में आप पूछें, कोई कैप्चर भी कर ले पैकेट तो उसको आप खोल नहीं सकते, बेसिकली इट्स इनक्रिप्टेड। तो ऑल सिक्योर। सो जैसे आप डॉक्टर के सामने प्राइवेटली बैठे हुए हैं उसके कमरे में, इतने ही सिक्योर है। बेसिकली लोग ये कहते हैं कि जी हम फोन पे बात कर रहे हैं, वीडियो से बात कर रहे हैं, तो ये वो वाली बात नहीं है कि मैं फेस टू फेस डॉक्टर के साथ बैठा हूँ। द टेक्नोलॉजी अब ऐसी है कि यू आर जस्ट सिटिंग इन फ्रंट ऑफ योर डॉक्टर।
एक और सवाल मुझे आप बताइए अदनान साहब
जी।
कि सबसे पहले तो ये टेक्नोलॉजी कहीं इस्तेमाल ऑलरेडी हो रही है और आपने इसको वायरल करने के लिए कुछ किया है? मतलब लोगों को कैसे अवेयरनेस हो रही है, स्पेशली पेशेंट्स को? चलें डॉक्टर्स का तो ये कि ट्रेनिंग हो रही है
जी जी,
तो
पेशेंट्स का अभी इतना नहीं है रुझान। सो हमने ये लॉन्च की थी तकरीबन 7-8 महीने पहले अमेरिकन टेलीमेडिसिन एसोसिएशन कॉन्फ्रेंस शिकागो में। तो वहाँ बहुत बड़ी कॉन्फ्रेंस थी, 10,000 के करीब डॉक्टर्स मेडिकल प्रोफेशनल्स आए थे। तो हमने वहाँ इसको लॉन्च किया था, हमें बहुत अच्छी वहाँ से रिस्पांस मिला। डॉक्टरों को भी ज्यादा पता नहीं था, आस्ता आस्ता डॉक्टर्स भी इस तरफ आ रहे हैं। फॉर एग्जांपल अगर आप पीडियाट्रिशियन को फोन करती हैं शाम के वक्त आफ्टर आवर्स, पीडियाट्रिशियन कॉल बैक तो आपको करेगा, लेकिन ही नेवर गेट्स पेड फॉर दैट कॉल बिकॉज इट्स ओनली अ फोन कॉल। तो हम ये विद टेलीमेडिसिन अगर वो कंसल्ट करेगा पेरेंट्स के साथ या बच्चे को देखेगा तो उसको फुल रीइंबर्समेंट भी मिलेगी। तो डॉक्टरों का बहुत फायदा है इसमें।
वो तो बस फिर तो
जी, फायदा ही फायदा है ना, मतलब वो टाइम तो दे ही रहे हैं। हाँ, तो माइट एज वेल गेट पेड फॉर इट।
So they are much more interested।
तो वो डॉक्टर चाहिए ये कि वो ये लोग अडॉप्ट करें, फिर अपने पेशेंट्स को गाइड करें, उनको एजुकेट करें। और हम उसकी टूल्स देते हैं, हम उनको देते हैं फ्लायर्स भी, हमने उनके लिए सिंपल वीडियोस बनाई हुई हैं। और हम बेसिकली अगर कोई भी आदमी स्मार्टफोन यूज कर सकता है तो दे कैन प्रीटी मच यूज दिस ऐप।
हम अपने इस प्रोग्राम में भी आपके वो लिंक्स जरूर शेयर करेंगे जहां पे आप थोड़ा सा गाइड कर रहे हैं कि how come we can use this thing and how come we can part of this thing, जैसे हम साइन अप किस तरह से हो सकते हैं।
एग्जैक्टली
ठीक है।
और साइन अप भी हम आपको URL दे देंगे, is cloud.calling.dr.com, that's it, you can just go in and sign up। और हमारी ऐप एंड्रॉयड पे भी चलती है, आईफोन पे भी, लैपटॉप्स भी, कंप्यूटर, किसी चीज पे भी। इट्स डिवाइस इंडिपेंडेंट, सो वी मेड इट वेरी सिंपल।
सो इट्स वेरी क्विक। हम जैसे इसको वायरल कर दें और लोग उसको फौरन डाउनलोड कर लें और उसके अंदर अपना सारा डाटा जो भी आप हमें बताएंगे इस लिंक में कि किस तरह से उसको करना है,
जी,
अपनी सारी इंफॉर्मेशन उसके अंदर हम सारी अपलोड कर दें जी, तो विल बी ऑन इट
जी, इन नो टाइम।
सो कुछ और इरम, यू वांट टू शेयर समथिंग? Last words?
I think we have to really share that the Calling Doctor telemedicine app is a win-win both for the patient and for the doctor.
अच्छा अदनान साहब, आपको लगता है कि जो बूढ़े लोग हैं उनको इजी होगा ये यूज करने में?
उनको थोड़ी प्रॉब्लम तो होगी। आपको पता ही है कि वो जरा टेक्नोलॉजी में, हमारे डॉक्टर को भी प्रॉब्लम है, सच्ची बात है, बूढ़े डॉक्टर को भी प्रॉब्लम है। यंग डॉक्टर से आप बात करें तो वो आपको एक मिनट वो फौरन कहेंगे जी जी जरूर जी। हमारी माशाल्लाह सेल्स टेक्सास में बहुत अच्छी हो रही है और वो वजह ये है कि वहाँ पे ये रिकवरी सेंटर्स हैं, यंग डॉक्टर्स हैं फार एरियाज में, तो वो लोगों ने ये रिकवरी सेंटर्स बना के टेलीमेडिसिन को बहुत यूज कर रहे हैं, कॉमन किया हुआ है। तो बूढ़ों के साथ जरा प्रॉब्लम होगी क्योंकि चेंज आपको पता जरा मुश्किल होती है। लेकिन डॉक्टर को इस तरह सोचना चाहिए कि आज से कोई 10-15 साल पहले जब गवर्नमेंट ने उन्हें कहा था कि आप पेपर चार्ट्स खत्म करके इलेक्ट्रॉनिक मेडिकल रिकॉर्ड शुरू करें, तो बड़ी प्रॉब्लम हुई थी उन्हें। लेकिन अल्टीमेटली उनको यूज करना पड़ा था
और ज्यादा बेहतर है क्योंकि
इससे आपका रिकॉर्ड भी अच्छा है, सेव हो जाता है, आप कंप्लायंट भी हैं, सिक्योर भी है। पेपर चार्टिंग में तो देखें ना कितना प्रॉब्लम है। तो और गवर्नमेंट जब इनको मैंडेट करेगी अगले साल, इंशाल्लाह उम्मीद है कि अगले साल तक ये मैंडेट हो जाएगा कि सबने यूज करनी है, तो ये आप खुद ही देखिएगा साइन अप करेंगे। इट्स बेटर टू डू इट नाउ अभी, क्योंकि अभी टाइम भी है उनके पास, थोड़ा लर्न भी कर सकते हैं। लेकिन जब एकदम सारे ने शुरू कर दिया इकट्ठा, तो जो पीछे रह गए हैं फिर वो उनको स्ट्रगल करेंगे वो टू कैच अप।
हमें कुछ लास्ट बताएंगे कि इसकी कॉस्ट एंड वैल्यूज और जो भी चीजें हैं?
जी, हमने जब ये डेवलप की ना तो इसमें हमने ह्यूमैनिटेरियन फैक्टर को बहुत मद्देनजर रखा। उसमें नंबर 1 चीज जो हमारे सामने थी कॉस्ट, क्योंकि डॉक्टर्स के साथ आपको पता है सबके फाइनेंसेस काफी टाइट होते हैं, उनके ओवरहेड्स काफी हैं, तो हमने इसको इतना इनएक्सपेंसिव रखा कि कोई भी मतलब 2 मिनट भी नहीं सोचेगा, बिकॉज $149 अ मंथ अनलिमिटेड यूसेज।
$149
अनलिमिटेड वो 1000 पेशेंट देखते हैं, 2000 देखते हैं, 10,000 पेशेंट देखते हैं।
डॉक्टर्स के लिए?
डॉक्टर्स के लिए। और पेशेंट्स के लिए कोई कॉस्ट नहीं है।
कोई कॉस्ट नहीं, बस पेशेंट जस्ट उसको अपलोड कर
जी, पेशेंट जो भी डॉक्टर के साथ देगा, को पे है या जो भी डॉक्टर की डिडक्टिबल्स हैं वो देगा, हम कुछ नहीं चार्ज करते। अनलाइक सम ऑफ आवर कंपेटिटर्स जो पेशेंट से भी पैसे ले रहे हैं, डॉक्टर से भी ले रहे हैं और पर मिनट भी ले रहे हैं, तो हमने
अच्छा किया आपने डॉक्टर को चार्ज किया।
जी, बस
तो वैसे भी फिर उनको तो फायदा भी होगा ना, बेनिफिट्स भी तो हैं।
हाँ, ये तो है।
लेकिन उनकी एक बहुत ही कम फी है। आई मीन अगर आप देखें ना, डॉक्टर जो श्रेडिंग सर्विसेज के पैसे देते हैं, जो पेपर श्रेडिंग, वो अबाउट $300 to $400 a month है, जस्ट टू श्रेड पेपर,
पेपरलेस।
जी, और ये पेपरलेस है, इसके ऊपर कोई कॉस्ट और नहीं है, कोई ओवरहेड नहीं है, एवरीथिंग इज डन इलेक्ट्रॉनिकली, स्केड्यूलिंग वगैरह। तो हमने ये देखा कि खासतौर पे आप देखें ना, जो पुअर एरियाज हैं, जो नॉट इतने वेल ऑफ नहीं है, वो लोग बाज़ दफा डॉक्टर्स को कंसल्ट ही नहीं करते, ER ही नहीं जाते, बीमार रहते हैं।
बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया
थैंक यू जी,
बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया डॉक्टर इरम मलिक, डॉक्टर अदनान मलिक। आप लोगों ने हमें बहुत ही इंफॉर्मेटिव आज हमारा शो था, इतनी जबरदस्त बातें हमें बताई हैं, और इस ऐप के बारे में ऑब्वियसली मैं तो समझती हूँ दिस इज द फर्स्ट प्रोग्राम, फर्स्ट टीवी शो वेयर वी आर जस्ट गोइंग टू डिस्क्लोज दिस थिंग कि हम ये ऐसा ऐप भी आ चुका है, वेरी एडवांस, वेरी व्हाट वी कैन से वेरी टेक्निकल थिंग है ये, और इस टेक्नोलॉजी को कौन नहीं यूज करेगा? सारे पेशेंट यूज करेंगे, सारे डॉक्टर्स भी यूज करेंगे, वेरी यूजफुल थिंग। तो हम इसकी मजीद अवेयरनेस भी देंगे और इसके बारे में डिटेल भी देंगे, हमारी कुछ लिंक्स होंगे, और आप हमारा जो इसकी वेबसाइट है और जो लिंक है वो हमारी स्क्रीन पे भी चलेगा। डॉक्टर अदनान और डॉक्टर मलिक हमें दोनों देंगे, हम प्रोवाइड करेंगे, उसको स्क्रीन पे चलेगा, तो आप लोग जरूर अपलोड कीजिए इस ऐप को और अपना डाटा अपलोड कर दीजिए और क्विकली इसको यूज करना शुरू कर दीजिए और एंजॉय कीजिए, ताकि आपकी सेहत अच्छी रहे। अपनी सेहत का जरूर बहुत ख्याल रखिए। हम आज अपने इस प्रोग्राम से इजाजत चाहते हैं। बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया डॉक्टर इरम मलिक एंड अदनान मलिक साहब का, और आप सब लोगों का भी बहुत शुक्रिया। आप हमारा प्रोग्राम लाइक करते हैं, अपने कमेंट्स देना जरूर याद रखिएगा, एंड कीप वॉचिंग अस। टेक केयर, अल्लाह हाफिज।